terms of the little man's having fun.
Fuck yeah. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Why'd you do this? Why did you Boy. Oh, that was massive. Oh, I wish someone had been watching that.
Not too bad, mate. How are you? I think I have, but I can't remember. I can't remember driving it. I had to look, like when I saw I realised it was a new layout. I looked to actually see if I took part in the last time they raced here, and I had, but I genuinely can't remember driving around it, so I don't honestly know. Yeah, they've opened it up quite a bit, haven't they? I don't really care. Whatever, yeah, I'll do drivers if you want. Oh, the drivers constructor standings. Let's go. So, do we have a new leader in Jack? Was Jack leading last week, or has he took the lead this week? I can't answer remember. But well, anyway, Jack is leading the way. He's got 173 points. Only 12 clear of Avi, so he's not exactly miles ahead. Johnny Stokes has started to drop off a little bit. He's 31 points off the lead now, which again is not. It's not huge, but it's it's over a race win now. We've got Dara on 86 points, who has missed a few races. He's 1 point ahead of his McLaren teammate on 85 in 5th. Chubb in 6th on 70. Scotty in 7th, 58. Al Yadifa in 8th with Speedy 2 points behind in 9th. Cherry in 10th. Erez in 11th. Carl in 12th. I nearly said Mrs. Carl again. El Stefano in 13th. Frenzy in 14th. Rob is the last of the point scorers so far in 15th with 2. Everybody else, Andreas, Croquet, Robot, Hood, Sergio and Booker are all yet to score.
Aston Martin with 64 points, Mercedes with 42 points, Red Bull with 41 points, and Alfa Romeo with 38 points. So a very close mid-table battle there. And then we jump down to the battle for the last place. At the moment, AlphaTauri with 2 points being carried by Rob. They're sitting just above the Ferrari boys, who are sitting with Le Point. There we go.
Poor Ferrari.
Poor Ferrari. Can't get it right in real life, can't get it right on game. What a shame. What a shame. Anyway.
Let's jump down to track, shall we?
Yes, let's have a look what's going on. Alright, so close all this stuff down. I don't need to see that going on. Here we go. So Charles, he's got Cherry, you set a perfect time of 1:20.0.
That's a very satisfying time.
Yeah, Joe just gone a bit quicker on 1:19.2. We did see Joe with a bit of surprising pace when it came down to practice earlier.
To be fair, Speedy's never that slow. Well, I said never that slow. He is sometimes that slow. He's not a slow driver. He's just a very inconsistent driver. That's Speedy's downfall.
He gets involved in a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
he shouldn't be involved in.
He does. Yeah, definitely.
But you never know. No, it might be a change. And obviously, it's car control as well. So his car control needs probably a little bit of improvement.
I would agree.
But yeah, anyway, we'll move on. So we're going on board with Johnny Stokes, who's going around the or approaching the new sector. So I'll jump on board, Johnny, so we can see the new sector coming up. So everything is pretty much the same down here. It's a bit opened up in sections. This section 1, so it starts off here, opens up a little bit, and then it goes straight through a sweeping section where you're missing out the little chicane here, and you're straight onto the long back straight of the track. So it's cut out about 3-4 corners in that one section there. This bit hasn't changed at all, always the same, always going to cause incidents and loss of traction. And then finally we move on to sector 3, where it's stretched a little bit and opened up that corner a lot. So it's a bit of a new entry into this corner here, but a lot wider, as you can see. And then this corner pretty much the same as it always was. Final corner, I believe, is the same, but it does feel a bit wider as well. I do think it's the same. And they've opened up the last corner as well, so you can ride that curb a little bit more. And it brings you down to the home straight. And Johnny will set a 1:20.2 for his first run on hards. There we go. Hi, Mrs. Carl. How are you doing? No, very good time. Mr. Carl said hi, Herbo and Moyland.
Hello, Mrs. Carl. How are you doing?
So Scotty is set at 1:19.0, which is a good time. He's on the soft tyre. So Johnny being very, very quick for 1:20.2 on them hards is very, very quick. Jack is looking up the inters, potentially because there's not many drivers coming through. Thank you, Cons, for the Prime sub. That's 5 months there. Thank you very much. I'm good. How are we? Yeah, I'm not too bad actually. It's been a nice little weekend break. I want to talk about my F1 race on Friday because that was atrocious. Thank you, Moreland, for the sub. It's 3 months, Moreland.
I mean, I haven't. It's just an anniversary that it were like, oh, celebrate it. I'm like, yeah, I'll make myself look good.
Yeah, might as well. It's a square for 3 months. Look at that. Got a 3-monther. It's annoying. That doesn't come up on the side of the Streamlabs, which is a bit annoying. So I can't replay that kind of thing. Because I think Rob did it when I wasn't flying, or someone subscribed when I was like flying. It was starting soon. I couldn't replay it.
You can get like a latest subscribers sort of like widget thing, can't you? But I don't know.
Yeah, I need to get one.
It takes quite a lot of your screen up as well.
Oh, does it? I think about that. Well, I've got 3 screens in fairness, so.
No, I mean, actually, like you can have it on the stream itself, so you can see like the latest subscribers and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So obviously, if someone did it while you were offline, you could still see it on screen. Is what I'm getting at.
Oh, I get you.
I think this stuff's just at the moment.
Yeah, we've not seen Dara again
he's lost an end
this week. Let's have a look. He's got a missing end plate there on the. Oh, he did lost it again. I don't know what he was doing. Is he one of his tyres for a run because he's got damage and he's got rear wing damage as well?
I think it might just be a bit of frustration, to be honest.
Yeah. I'm assuming that his teammate won't be joining us again today because Wumax is in the other Mercedes, McLaren, so not him. Streamlabs is funny with Prime subs at times. Con said, yeah, it looks like it. It doesn't look like it. Who else have got on board with? Where is Wumax? He's going down the 3rd sector now.
I kind of missed that chicane. The one that they've chopped out.
Yeah, I liked it because it was a
tricky one.
Spot.
Yeah, it was a tricky little corner, but it did open up a chance to get someone on braking.
Yeah, but now you can't because you're going to be single file.
Well, you've got to clear them, haven't you?
Too, really.
Like you've literally, if you don't get clear by that zigzag, you're not going to get it done, or you're going to be in a big crash.
Yeah, exactly. So, but that corner before, you was, bravest, whoever's the bravest on the brakes, essentially.
Yeah, pretty much.
And you can let it break into it. Oh, you start. We're near apparently to a hype train because of all the subs. We had 2 subs, and now we're near a hype train. Okay, I can't do anything about that.
That's a very short train.
It is. It's going to be not even a 2-carriage.
It's a 2-carriage train.
2-carriage train. I've seen other people as well with like widgets and stuff on the hype train, but there's no point me having a hype train, to be honest. I've got to move some things down because I've just moved some screens and stuff, so let's move that down a little bit so we can see timings. and splits. There we go. Oh, that's gone more too fucking low. Stop. Done it. There we go. Pick it up, put it there.
Scotty's going again. I wonder if they're used tyres. Oh, it's gone really deep into turn 1.
Sorry?
Scott.
Oh. He's on. He's definitely on Carl, Mr. Carl, yeah?
Scott. Scotty.
Oh, you're saying Carl. I was gonna you say someone said Carl like 4 times.
No, Scotty.
What was it, Scott? I'm sure he's in the stream, right? He said Carl.
I definitely did not say Carl. I was on board with him reading his name. I definitely didn't say Carl.
You didn't say fucking Scotty, I'll tell you that for nothing.
I said Scott.
Oh, Scott.
Yeah.
I think it was cutting out the Scott, the Scott bit. I was hearing. That's all I was hearing. I was like, what the fuck was he saying? But hey ho. We are hearing. I'm just thinking she'll be hearing a bit of the car because it's very quiet. But it's picking up a little bit. But then again, I'm not hearing much of the car at the moment. Scotty, yeah, he's coming straight in. Cherry's on a left, I think. He's on push left now. He's sitting down in 4th. Obviously, everyone is through, so it's why we're not really focusing too much.
Yeah, there's not really much to talk about.
The hype train's gonna die. The hype train.
Just leaving the station.
Yeah, it's left, mate. Hype train's gone. There we go. No more hype train.
Oh, Cherry!
Cherry!
Oh, he's lucky.
How has he kept that car alive?
Very lucky they didn't lose a wheel there.
Lovely angle, that though. Lovely angle. What do you want, fish?
Con says in my chat, you said Scotty, Hobo needs some sleep, too much Rocket League.
Not enough Rocket League, mate. Not enough Rocket League. Need more Rocket League. What's that? Yes, they know that he said fuck, that the baby said his first word, then it was mum, and he's a prick. He's a little traitor, isn't ya? Said mum earlier as well today as well. I heard him when I was sitting on the wheel. Go mum, 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 mum. Mum, 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 mum.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful. If he learns it pisses you off, he'll just keep doing it.
Yeah, I know. That's the worrying thing. If he learns that, it winds me out.
You gotta pretend that you don't care.
But be pure. But Gustav at the moment on his lap, trying to set a decent lap. For the moment, they're technically through. Frenzy's retired to the pits. I'm assuming that RJS has retired in the pits. But I didn't see him crash.
Oh, he's invalidated, Gustav.
Well, he doesn't need to set a lap, I suppose. I'm sure he'll just want to get on the board anyway. Like a better one.
Yeah, it's more of a practice session for him, really.
Yeah. Abby's out on the inters because he knows he's going to be through on those tyres.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Even with the DNFs.
I'm not sure I'd have wasted a set of soft tyres, to be honest, in Q1.
No, I would have done pretty much what Avi, maybe Johnny had done. Johnny, I wouldn't have even wasted a set of thingies.
Depends what you've gone for. I mean, if you've gone for the harder allocation, you're never really going to need 2 sets of hards in race, so
yeah, it's true. It's always nice to have, though, I suppose. Scotty said Scotty to DNF on lap 24. He's calling it. Oh, Chubb's left session. Yeah, Dutchy Dutch face.
It's probably right.
Let me try and invite Chubb back in. Yeah. Or can I? No, I can't. It doesn't work. No, never mind. Oh, it's back anyway.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why it doesn't work on my strong mine. I've never seen my EA friends this anymore.
Mine does.
It's completely bugged out. Yours works. Yeah, mine shows up a blank name and it always shows with Evan.
Max has come
see
out
one name as Evan. Gustav's validated another lap.
Some interesting calls going on with people doing extra. Oh, someone else has joined.
Oh,
who was that?
No, they're still all through though. Eres?
They're not all through. 16.
Oh no, Abby isn't through.
Yeah.
So yeah, Everest will need to set a lap because apparently Friend and Jack as well. Well, no, I think Jack. Well, no, I suppose
What? We're in
they
Q1.
should be saved.
Oh, you
Yeah, they're in
mean
Q1. So yeah,
you
yeah. So I'm thinking
RJS
because
is
if
out?
Abby sets a lap, yeah, because RJS is
Yeah.
out. Is Abby sets a lap, he'll
Oh,
jump above
yeah.
Frenzy,
The only
which knocks Erez down,
person that needs to
and
set a
Erez will
lap
be
is
out.
Avi. No, he won't. The top 15 go through.
Yeah, but won't he jump below RJS?
No, why would he?
I think the way the game glitches out like that, I think it will drop him below RJS. I don't know why I'm thinking it. I might be wrong. I just got a feeling it will.
I think you're just having another moment. Oh, Gustav's
Maybe.
out.
Oh, he's crashed.
Binned it.
There you go. I told you. There you go. I told you. Look, it's pushed out Erez. It's now Erez is out.
Oh, yeah.
I told you. So that Erez is out. So I'm saying if Erez set a lap, Chubb set a lap, Jack would have been out of Q1.
I think, was it Chubb that joined late?
Chubb rejoined.
Yeah, but was he
was.
Was he in though, or was he just in the lobby?
Oh.
Because I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure both Haas cars were in. I'm sure I've seen 2 white dots. God,
I'm not sure.
We're not very observant, are we?
No.
Somebody's joined. Don't know who it is.
Well, when they joined, what car they're in.
Well, Erez is out then. Gustav's out.
Yeah. So Erez out. He sent J. RJS is out. Gustav's out. Frenzy will be in, but out. Because he retired in the pit, I'm assuming.
Yeah, so Frenzy will start. So it'll be Erez 16th, Gustav 15th, Frenzy 14th, yeah? Because RJS will get through. And will
No, RJS, I think RJS must have crashed then. If he's gone below Gustav, he must have came out and instantly crashed. Because if he retired in the pits, he would have done like Frenzy's done, and he'd be up there in 11th or 12th, for example. Let's have a look.
Dr. Robot's joined just too late to get in.
Let's jump on board with in this second race director.
What is happening? Why am I riding on board? I'm on board with Avi's Haas while the thing is explaining.
So RJS DNF for terminal damage.
Alright.
So yeah, he did crash out.
Did we miss that then while we're doing standings?
Yeah, probably.
So instantly we've lost 3.
Yes. Well, 4 technically. 4.
Well, 4
because Frenzy as well.
4 with Frenzy. Then Robot's just joined late, so he's not going to take part. So there will actually be like 17 people in the race.
Yeah, which won't be too bad.
Scott with the early pace anyway. Speedy looking good.
Yeah. That's looking quick as well, actually, he's saying that. I won 19.6, a very good time from him.
Rob says dry all weekend.
Woo woo! Woo woo! Just like my sex life.
Did you get a look then?
No, she didn't hear me. The baby gave me a look.
A bitch, you may be.
Comment. I didn't even get me. I don't know what you're on about.
Good.
What about your sex life? Which one say boring?
No, it's dry. It didn't have any. She was tired.
The exasperation of a long-term relationship. Alright. What's that? Yeah, what to do is to change this one for another one that wins too much and says dada instead of mum.
Avi and Cherry wasting no time.
Abby's first one out. It's not going to rest. It looks very, very.
I will literally just about to say that.
now,
It does. It looks very dark.
Oh no, we did see it in TTFL on Friday where Rob saw it as very, very light and everyone else was in darkness. So who knows?
Yeah, true.
They could be seeing bright summer sunshine and we're seeing cloudy grey skies. Yes, you tell them. You're alright. There we go. Avi is on a set of softs. I would imagine that most drivers will go out on softs. Maybe Rob
not Rob. Maybe Johnny will attempt the hard fire again.
Worth a shot.
But I don't think he. No, he's in the pit still, so he might do. Majority of them on track movement. But then three drivers. Frenzy won't be coming out of it again, obviously.
No, he's on
Johnny is
softs.
out on the softs, and Chubb is waiting on Chubb now, ready to come out. Very bitty track right now. Cheeky boy, cheeky boy. There we go. So the lap, officially first lap properly, is Livy. Oh, what's the matter with you? What are you doing? Oh, you know you're big head. I can't see the screen. Nicely done into turns 1 and 2.
Turn 1 and 2
DRS
looks so
fully
slow
open.
from outside.
No, if even like I was racing it, part of the I was practicing no assist. It feels slow to do it. I feel slow around doing it. I'm shitting myself probably because I'm on no assist. But it don't feel the same as it did
No.
in most other tracks. So maybe it has slowed down a little bit. What? But yeah, I think this whole section looks really slow now. But now that they've opened it up, it just looks slow visually.
Yeah, it's because most of your cameras are like forward
Far
facing.
away. Yeah.
So all you get is a slowly growing Haas.
There we go into the new sector 3. Does that nicely, navigates it well. Very low traction zone.
God, how did he get
How
away
did
with
he keep
that?
on?
I could have
That's
sworn
out
that would
of order.
invalidate it.
That should have done. 100% should have validated it. Anyway, DRS fully open. He crosses the line. It's at the first lap. It will be a 1:18.6. So very good
First effort.
time from him. Yeah, very good. Sherry next across the line. A 1:21.1. Mr. Carl 1:20.4. Who's up behind? It looks like it was Rob at 1:20.6.
Speedy.
Speedy goes second at 1:18.9. Very good from him. Rumax now, but then from Rumax. What's that?
That is Weetabix.
Yeah, definitely a lot of Weetabix for him. Rumax, without his data on as always, passing his telemetry. Crosses the line, goes third, 1:19.1. Hit off.
No, it is.
Jack, great time. There we go. 1:17.7. That's more like it. So Scotty's on his lap now. I mean, he must have validated his first attempt, I think, because he's.
Ooh, 18-0. Good effort from Johnny.
Yeah, very good time. 9 attempts faster than Speedy. Andy Defa is probably the next one, I suppose, or Scotty maybe. No, Andy Defa will be the next one. So Scotty must have been Valdi's first attempt,
Yeah, I
because they're
think he
pretty
must
sure
have.
everyone was out, and so did Andy Defa, I'm guessing.
Oh, Defa definitely did. I did see him have an invalidation. I'm guessing Scott did too.
Go see your favourite.
Oh,
Yes,
have I just seen a spot of rain? Oh yeah, it's raining. Dry all weekend, my horse, Rob.
Dry weekend.
It's raining. That's why they've all rushed out.
Yeah, I can see it now. Yeah, I can see it. So, I don't know what Rob was watching. Dry all weekend.
So all Defa does get it done. So basically, this first run's going to determine possibly the top
That's
10.
it. Yeah, pretty much now. Scotty will cross the line just enough time, I think, to go. Yep, he must go 6th. So it does put Chubb in a bit of a different situation.
I would say Chubb's pretty much done if it's going to keep raining.
Yeah.
Friends is obviously not going to go out.
Let me see if I can actually, while we're waiting on the cars going around now, it is raining. I'll stay on board with Womax, who's back out on track. I want to see if I can get a weather for this.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
there we go. Yeah, an overlay. Maybe I can get an overlay for it.
There's that one that I use, but it is an overlay rather than a dashboard.
Can we? These are all dashboards. They don't come up on there really on the dashboards.
Cherry's going out again. No, he's got no choice really.
So you have to, yeah.
Need to find some pace and a wetting in track. Is that a word? Wetting?
What's an intro?
A damping track.
A dampening.
A less dry track.
A wet track.
Yeah. Well, it's not wet, is it?
wetting.
It's a.
No, it's I think it's dampening.
I don't.
You would say dampening.
I don't.
Would you say I would say dampening over wetting.
Any experts in English?
Yeah, because we're fucking not. Just can barely speak it.
It doesn't look. I mean, it still looks like it's suitable for softs, but it's obviously not going to be quite as optimum as it was.
Hmm.
It's gone deep there. Oh, I said an outlap anyway. What am I talking about? Johnny and Speedy.
Cherry. Everyone's in the bits now, so I think that
yeah.
it's probably got worse.
I mean,
It has got worse.
he's gonna have to pull something good off here. And if he does, then Rob's had it. Keep an eye on his splits, let's see.
Global map. I don't want to see a global map. I don't want to see a track. I want to see weather. This overlay is too large. Okay. Doesn't help me at all, mate.
Coming around. It's not looked bad this lap, to be fair, so far. Whether he's just taking it easy. End of sector 1. He's quarter a second down. So that's going to...
First time in the chat. The deadly chop. Still battling this migraine off. Race is going to be rough. Although he's not feeling his best at the moment. Is old chub.
Paracetamol and a pint of water. And then pray.
There you go. Fingers crossed that works for you.
I missed fucking sector 2.
I want to. What's this is wind?
No,
I don't see wind.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to improve it. It's definitely looking more slick now. A bit of lag. DRS disabled, that's it, yeah. Well, that's going to be at the end of Q2.
We have 6 minutes to go. So we will be saying goodbye to Chubb and Rob.
Well, while that's happening, I'm going to take this opportunity. To get a drink and use the bathroom.
Use the bathroom?
Yeah.
You dirty bathroom, I'm going to use you.
What do you do?
I go to the bathroom.
And yeah, what? Do you just stand there in doorway?
Yeah, pretty much. See how far I can reach.
You go to the bathroom. You go to the bathroom, piss on the floor,
6 feet, right?
and then walk out.
Yeah, pretty much. My aim isn't that great.
Fuck's sake. I'll be back in a minute.
So while he relieves himself, we're just gonna wait. Really, watch the rain. I think. Watch the little rain come down. Is it gonna be raining in the next session? Does anyone know? I'm trying to find a what do you call it? A dashboard that can show me this kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm trying to just have a look. My dashboard studio is here. Here's my dashboards. I search for weather and it comes up. Maybe. That too easy? Yeah, it's too easy, isn't it? Let me see if I can find one while we're doing this for 4 minutes. Sim Hub F1 23 weather dashboard. Here we go. Let's have a look, see what we can find. What can we find for a weather dashboard? Because at the moment, there's nothing really going on here. So we'll just see if there is one. Race department, universal, all-in-one dashboard, F1 and GT. Okay. Oh my fucking god, that is busy. I don't want to see that much play data. I just want to see. Let's put weather, maybe overlay would be a better word, rather than dashboard, because that is ridiculous amount of information there. Weather, overlay. Let's see what comes up. All-in-one overlay. I don't want all of it. I just want a weather one. 7 useful overlays. Radar, which only lights up red when cars are nearby. No, that's when you're racing. I want like a commentary one. Don't they do a fucking weather one? Like, is that not a thing? A weather overlay? Put it over here. I can see the chat. Shoot an invite. What, to comms or to race? Forecast. Yeah, forecast will do. Fuck's sake. Went in massively deep. Yeah, we saw it, but you're through. That's, yeah, you are. Oh, no, you're not. Sorry, you're not. At 11. I calls 11. We didn't know there was rain coming. Like, we thought it was a dry race, so we was like a bit surprised when we started seeing specks of rain. I did say it looked great. Would help I wrote in the right game. This is F1 22, not 23. But hey ho. Essential information overlay. That's what I want. That one's what I want.
You found it.
I have found one, but it's now got to find out how to download it. I will have to probably edit it at some point to make it look like it's good. Download, unzip, double click, and it should install. Okay, are you installing, or are you just fuss-fussing about? No, you're fuss-fussing about. Double click it should install. Where was the fucking bit you double clicking, mate?
Cherry says
It's not installing that.
massive.
Yeah, you had a massive. Oh, you got to say you saw a bit in there as well. Him going deep into that.
I don't remember.
You did, trust me.
Fair enough.
Downloads, unzip. How? It says download. You click it, it's a picture. It's not a fucking proper one. How do you fucking do it? Was it on YouTube? The link in the YouTube. Oh, sorry, don't hear that Peggy 18 stuff. Sim Hub Dash. There you go. What's this one? F1 22 download. Where is it then? Huh? What do you want? Oh, log in. Got to log into it. What fucking hell? There's still a minute left on this session because no one is giving up. Is that going to do it that time?
You could all retire.
They could have done that 6 minutes ago, to be honest.
Yeah.
But they've decided not to because they're all bastards.
Maybe they like the sound of rain.
Maybe it's relaxing for them, They go for a pee.
Who's out on track?
Oh, there's a guy on
Jack.
track. Alright, so Jack was getting in some lap times. Actually,
Oh, we're just watching pit lane. I'm sure I can hear a car.
yeah, I heard it. You said I heard it. I was like, oh, okay. Import successful. Okay. Now, does it work? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Oh my god.
Wow.
It lagged in his car, it won, and then reappeared on track. And we're like, oh my god, he's really going, but never mind, no, he hasn't.
Because it would be out, it'd be DNF'd. That's why you got to be very careful. Alright, Dash Studio. Where is this dashboard now? It says that he imported it. Import Dash. Let's find put that in here and import that. Import Dash. Okay, it already exists. And it's called AA Minimal. Okay, so where the fuck is it then? It's called AA Minimal. Oh, so maybe it's an overlays. Here it is. Overlays. New layout. Oh, look at this little layout here. Now, can I input that?
We're about a 126 Jack, but never mind.
Not a bad time. Not a bad time. So there we go. That wraps up that session. We will say goodbye to Cherry, Chubb, and Frenzy. So 2 Red Bulls are out. Obviously, Frenzy was never going to set a lap. Cherry went deep on his first run. I think Chubb's suffering a bit of migraine. I'm not sure if James wants an invite to the session or an invite to the party.
I invited him to the session.
Maybe he's in session. Then that's what he wants.
I would
Waiting
assume he's
data.
wanting to drive.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Let's close. I might edit this layout actually. I'll stop. I can edit it. Stop layout edition. Okay, I'll edit layout. Right, stop.
You having a
I'll
good
have to edit
time
in
there?
a second. Yeah, fun. I want to get this. All I want is the weather. So I'm trying. I need to get this overlay and edit out bits I don't want. Which is something I do quite a lot. And I need to work out to get it on it. So it is raining in quali, so maybe that was why Jack was doing laps.
Yeah.
We're looking to see rain for the next few minutes. Make that a bit bigger. I can't see. Something's in the way. 15 minutes rain. So yeah, the whole session essentially be raining.
Is it going to get heavier or lighter though?
No, it's light rain. Light rain throughout. So the sun's coming in an hour, so it's nowhere near long enough.
Who's out first? It's either GGC or Rob. It's Rob.
I wonder if I can edit this overlay properly in here.
Carl's going to be out as well.
Yeah, all coming out now to try.
Rob's
and see
out
what they
on
can do.
softs.
What? Does he know it's raining?
I don't know. I think they're brand new softs as well. That might have been a bit of a bad call. Unless it's being very deceiving. You know when it looks wetter than it actually is.
Possibly.
Con
But it does look wet. So I don't know.
Con says Speedy's definitely putting it in a wall.
Now he is, yeah.
I mean, I'd love to disagree with you, but
He definitely
given
is now.
Speedy's track record, Rob's off, isn't gravel. Given Speedy's
Rob.
track record with walls, I think you're probably correct.
Probably a mistake there
Rob's round
from
again.
Rob. I reckon quite a big mistake there from Rob. Not gonna lie. Oh shit, we undo that. How do I undo it? It's Control
Roll it
C,
back
isn't
up.
it?
So Carl's the first one to start a lap then. So we saw about, I'm pretty sure the lap that Jack put in was around the 126 something, so we'll see what Carl puts in. He's hit more walls than apexes apparently.
Who said that?
Cons.
Fuck's sake. I would imagine Rob to come straight back in. I don't think he will attempt
No, he's
to
got
go out on
damage
this.
anyway.
Oh yeah, he has. So yeah, not a good start.
Carl
Not a
looking,
good start for Robbo.
looking pretty good through sector 1.
Okay, for some reason that hasn't actually worked, so I'm not sure why.
GGC's gone round, I think. Yep. Carl. Yep. Not looking overly aggressive, but looking neat. Sometimes that can be the way to go in wet conditions.
Let's jump on board with Carl. We'll see him going round.
Yeah, there's definitely been a little bit left on table as far as, you know, using alt track, but yeah, there's not really been any big lockups or slides or anything. It's just been tidy. Carl's going to come across on a 129.2. to open up. Max is the next one to come round.
Loot overlay.
Max is going to go quicker. How much quicker? 28.5. The 7/10 in front.
Okay, let's try this now.
Jack on a 26.4, so I was right. It was about 126. Ellie Stokes. 127.3. Just under a second down. Ollie Deefer's on an outlap. He's on an outlap. Scotty's the one to watch them.
Up the daisy.
Alright, let's see. Oh god.
Scott 28.3, so almost exactly a second behind Johnny. GDC going to be a 130.7. Coming in. I think it's actually stopped raining, you know. This could well get. I mean, Rob and Speedy are both still sat in the pit, so I'm thinking they're expecting this to be dry before the end.
It does look like it's drying up, actually, saying that. I'm going to put this somewhere where I can actually see it. Yeah, well, it's be close. How long's left of the session? 5 minutes. It's still going to be wet enough. It's too wet for softs, I believe.
By the end, you think?
Yeah, 5 minutes. Yeah, it will be touch and go. Very, very close.
I'm saying it's going to be slicks are going to be the tyre to have with about a minute left. So I think if you get out there and start your lap as the time is ending, you'll be on soft conditions, I think. Oh, slide from Aldifa through 1 and 2. Two push laps in a row.
Let's see if I can import this as a source and see if we can get weather on.
Cavi must have invalidated first attempt.
We have got a weather thing, but it's not amazing, not gonna lie. But it was working earlier.
Rob's on his way out again. On softs again.
Maybe he's trying to give it a go.
Speed is now changed to inters. But hasn't gone out still.
Right, what I'll do, I've got an idea. I always use that one and I'll edit it like I normally do. Fuck me, it's boiling in my room. Oh, PC running. Ridiculous.
Paul has switched to softs in the pits. I think some bravery could well pay off at the end here.
It's going to be ridiculously close though, isn't it?
Wet here, you know. 126 flat for Avi goes P1.
But it went in softs.
No, inters.
Oh, inters. So there you go. I've got the weather on there. I'm just editing it now so we can actually see it properly.
So I missed Johnny. Johnny put in a 26.3 as well, and Scott put in a 27.0. So the top three all covered by 0.3 of a second on inters.
Could be a shout. Could be a shout.
What's Rob looking like? Slow.
Yeah, I'd imagine it's not going to feel amazing.
I think it's going to be the very end. He's going to try and do a lap. I think he's got enough fuel in to run to the end, to be honest. He's got over 3 laps worth of fuel in, so he can just keep plodding round until he feels like he can push. Valid tactic. I mean, you're going to have more wear on them, but you will have more feel. Oh, Youth has just gone 5th.
Trying to get his fucking momentum. It's really annoying.
GGC's got no wing. So I'm poorly looking Alpha Tower, and that might spell the end of the session for him. I think it will. That'll be GGC done by the time he's got in. So anybody who wants to get out and do a lap needs to be thinking about leaving him within the next 10 seconds or so. We've got Scotty on the way out, we've got Speedy on the way out on softs. Yeah, I think they're all going to try a lap on softs here.
I wish the OBS was actually easier to operate sometimes.
Yeah, it's
Because
not
I've got
very
the weather I want.
self-explanatory sometimes, is it?
No, I've got to prop something, and it's like it's not let me have it.
Oh.
Okay, now it's rotated 90 degrees. So what the fuck is going on there?
Right, Rob's pushing now. Energy's on. Well, let's see. Looking a little bit deep into 3.
Oh, there's something boring for up.
I think it is just about there.
According to the weather, it has dried up drastically. Drastically dried from what when we saw it earlier. Huge difference.
That's in front of Rob. Needs to get out of the way. There's no splits to compare him against because he hasn't set a lap yet. Plenty of traffic towards the end of the lap. Ooh, he's just got a snap there. I think Rob's going to be... it's close. I think Rob's going to be setting a lap that's similar to those on Inters a minute. Yeah, 27.5. So it is right on that crossover point. It's going to be who crosses last, really. Oh, Jack didn't get it. Neither did Avi.
Yeah.
They were both too late. They both missed the start of the lap. They left it just too late.
Johnny could be sitting on for a pole now if he can get this lap
Anyone could.
in and done quick. Yeah, anyone could do it. Yeah.
Whoever's the back of that park. I
Who was,
mean, Woomax.
who was last across the line?
Woomax.
Oh, we must give him for a shout then. Rob? Is he Rob still
It's
pushing?
definitely dry now.
Yeah, completely dry.
GDC has finished. He was on an out lap. Scott is going to be the first one to cross. I think we could see Jack and Avi drop down quite a way here. Yeah, Scotty, 123. Seconds quicker. Speed is going to be next. DRS enabled. That's going to be great for someone down the final straight. Well, no one's got the biggest effect of it, really. On a down final straight. Speedy could be on pole, yeah. 122.5.
Rob now gone across the
Johnny
line.
goes and beats him. Carl's up to 4th. Rob up to 4th.
Rob up to 4th.
Woomax.
You know.
Did Woomax improve or did he invalidate?
I didn't see what that's for. I think it was improvement. I didn't see where he went though. Oh, he went 4th. He went above. Must have gone above.
So Avi and Jack, after being 1st and 2nd, dropped to 7th and 8th on that last run.
That's what an end.
Call me Mystic Meg.
Mystic Meg.
I said.
I will call you Mystic Meg.
Johnny puts it on pole. Speedy gets Is this his first front row in RPR in GP1? That's got to be up
You know
there
what?
with one of his best qualifying performances.
It's definitely one of the best ones. Yeah, I reckon it could be. I reckon you are right. That it is his best.
Scotty third, Rumax fourth, Rob fifth, Paul sixth, Avi seventh, Jack eighth, LUD for ninth, and GDC 10th. Just, I don't know if they held each other up a little bit on that outlap, Avi and Jack, but they literally missed it by 1 or 2 seconds. But
For some reason, that's really playing up now. I'm trying to get that out there. For God's sake, man, move. There we go.
we get to see the T-pose in mechanics.
Let me just quick. So weather at the moment I can't see, which is a bit annoying. Oh, weather's no. You know what? It's fucking moved. I need to fix this. I'm deleting this. It's going to be a sunny race anyway. Potential for showers? I don't think so.
I mean, to be fair, we'll see a raindrop.
Yeah. I've got the right thing now, though, so I know what it is. I just need to actually sit there and edit it and see what's going on with it.
So can Johnny try and break away here at the start? Will Speedy keep with him? I know Scott's been on good pace, but seemed to be a little bit off there. But then again, he is still getting used to all his new fancy gear that he bought. Speaking of which, I didn't think he got away from his grid slot then.
We have a nice sunny day.
James is in the
Nice
race.
sunny day planned.
P17.
There we go. So full 17. Wasn't there meant to be Robot as well?
Robot
Did
left,
he
yeah.
not?
He left during Q2 for some reason.
Ah, there we go then. Bit of a shame. I thought we was going to have a nice little robot race. But I guess not. So there we go. We'll look at tyres quickly while we're doing this. Let's put all this stuff on. See tyres. Everyone choosing the mediums other than Mr. Carl in 6th place on the hards. Abby's chosen hards in 7th. Frenzy on hards in 13th. And Gustav in 14th also on hards.
That's a very Avi
Everyone
move.
else on medium. Yeah, he has.
He's just going to exist and plod along. The only
Hopefully. Sorry, go on.
I was just going to say the only danger Avi has is the sheer ease of someone putting it in a wall around here, especially through that that chicane they're going through there. It's like the elongated chicane.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit tricky for him, I think. And if Mr. Carl's anything like his misses, like a bit of a human roadblock, be difficult to overtake.
I think Carl's a bit more mellow.
Yeah, Mr. Carl is very much. I'm gonna keep you behind me for 27 laps on a 29-lap race.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we love. We love it.
Did you miss the tyres, Cons? There you go.
My time's still on.
It's just a slow reader.
A slow reader. I don't know why I keep doing that.
Right.
Mimicking your accent every now and then.
Well, that was supposed to be me.
Yeah, meant to be. A slow reader. I don't know where it come from.
Fucking hell. Oh, I've got the shitty cameras again. I'm gonna have to go on board.
There we go. Oh god, I can't see my 4 or 5 lights, and away we go
So I
here.
can even
I'm
launch
looking
it from.
at-
What are these
Yeah,
cameras,
very-
man? There we go.
There we go. So Johnny will beat in the first corner from Speed, takes 2nd place, and that bit of gap open up there.
We've got a yellow
Nice for
flag.
him. Scotty King's third, yellow flag's waving. Over this
Right,
way, clean. Almost making a run potentially on Scotty, but Jack is also coming the attack as well. Comes between the 3 of them there, though. That could cause damage. Abby's up to 4th. What a start from Avi.
Avi
Scotty
had
took
a
him down a lot.
Avi did get a really poor start, but I think all that chaos there is just he's just driven back past everyone.
Yeah, it elevated him. I can't see no damage on any car though.
No.
Where's Scotty? Scotty's down. Yeah, Scotty got damaged. End plate damage there for Scotty. Only light though. That's why he's getting taken by Chubb, as we can see. Anyone else picked up some damage? GDC's got a bit of same sort of damage there on the end plate. And everyone else seemed to get away cleanly.
Front two of took off.
Mr. Carl getting taken there by Chubb down into sector 3. But yeah, that incident definitely caused a huge gap there for these two.
Yeah. Womax is playing the cork in the bottle here. And Avi's not going to have that much grip to start with on the hards.
No, he definitely won't. He'll be... Oh,
James! How was James in 7th?
He had a fucking brilliant start.
He started 17th.
But there we go. Back down in 14th.
Jack's going to look to get past Avi here.
Rob made a move upside of Cherry.
Oh, it's a dive. Clash of wheels.
Rob got damage as well. Rob got damage as well. Rob had a bad start. Down in 13th now. Scotty's in for a new wing, so he's now on the hard tyres. Yellow flags. No, I can't tell his damage actually.
No, I think he stopped it. Oh, Cons missed the tyres because he was getting a Greg's.
Oh, fair enough. So Johnny's started now to pull away from Speedy a little bit. Gap 1.5 seconds as Joe runs a bit wide there, which isn't going to be helpful for him.
Ooh, Jack jumping that curve. I'm guessing that's going to be a warning.
Does get the move done on Womax, and he's got past Avi as well during that lap, so he's done 2 overtakes in 1 lap.
A little bit of a gap to bridge now. Gustav's made another move up to 8th. Some battling going on behind. 2 by 2 by 2.
2 by 2 by 2. Just put in the weather somewhere over here in the corner, and then what I'll do, I'll edit it in a little bit.
Scotty's in no man's land for now. He'll be hoping for a safety car.
Yeah, I'm watching the gap between Jack and Speedy. Is the gap right now 4.2 seconds? How much can he take out of that before the end of this session? We'll wait and see on that one.
He's still looking for a way by Womax. Oh, he's got past him. I think Womax ran a little bit wide. He snuck through. Oh, we've got Chubb's round. No wing. And it's going to have to wait for everyone.
That's a VSC. VSC's come out there for that. That won't be what he wanted, really.
Yeah, Scott's in again. I wonder if they didn't change his wing. So I think Avi's in a really good position at the minute. He's cleared Womax, he's got some nice free air now, and he'll be able to run those tyres for a good while.
Yeah, it's looking confident, I think. Jack's gained probably about a second or so on Speedy already in the lap. Obviously, not half of the lap was with the VSC, so it won't be as much really.
Probably go back up below that.
Yeah. Anyway, back to racing again, and there you go. He's back second. They're all caught up already. D-Far making a move on Womax into the first corner. Lovely stuff. Gets it done nicely.
Chubb's just gone off again. Didn't manage to get to pits before VSC ended, which is going to kill him.
James is already back up to the 9th. James has got a lot of pace today.
Having a great time.
Yeah, I think he just starts yo-yoing, doesn't he? Up and down all the time. Chubb's in the pit to that new wing, like you said earlier. Who else we got? Rob's still struggling along with his wing damage. So it's only light, but whether he realizes he's got it or not, I don't know. Chubb, his teammates got that same thing as well, GDC. Frenzy is dropping down the order a little bit as well. He's on the hard tyres though, so he's not
off.
Too bad.
Just run straight across the gravel.
No damage on that, luckily enough though. Just saying that same damage he's got.
Gustav's up to 7th. I don't think there's going to be any team orders there though, considering Womax is reserving.
Yeah. Or Womax probably will just let him through. I wouldn't imagine him fighting that.
I don't know. Womack
If
does
you're
have DRS
reserving-
as well.
That was true. If you're reserving and your teammate's gonna on the attack, then I think you would just kind of bail out of it.
Nah, I
I
won't.
don't think you'd put too much of a fight. Yeah, you wouldn't. 'Cause you're what we call a knob.
I'd be like, you got to work for it.
At the moment, he's not under threat. He's just usually DRS, catch up, save up DRS. But I wouldn't imagine Womack's put up a fight, personally.
You haven't got DRS this time.
And now he's not. He did have it, he turned it off.
Oh, okay.
He did have DRS, he just switched it off the midway down the straight. So he did let his teammate through there.
Fair enough.
On board, so I've got with Cherry chasing down Erez. Erez down in 10th. Cherry's flying for that 1 more point. I think Rob was disappointed being where he is now, considering he's qualifying.
Yeah. It's a bit of a sickener when you have a good qualifying and then get a start like that.
Yeah.
Cherry's going to have a run on every
Tell me about it. That prediction for Speedy to bin it from Cons.
Well,
What do you reckon?
I mean, I hope not.
I don't think so, but I reckon if he's going to do it, it'll come quite soon when Jack goes for an overtake on him. Where he goes, the usual line of, you can't overtake around that corner.
Cherry! Very close to Erez's rear wheel.
I was
James
aboard with
was,
Gustav there making the overtake on Ali Defa.
James is
Now
all over the
chasing
call.
down Abby.
It's gonna, yeah,
Here
it's
he
gonna
is.
make him
James
a
got a lot of pace. Easily done. That's pretty much opposite what we've seen so far in the real F1.
Cherry.
And then Mercedes overtaken, and that's the mine.
Cherry does get past Erez. And
You
Jack.
have White at the cherry as well.
Jack is right, and Speedy has gone wide. Gonna have to concede that.
And there
one.
you go. Guaranteed moaned about that one. He's in a good place, is Speedy. The ideal thing now is to not really fight too much of Jack and just
Oh, he's off.
not do that. I was going to say, not do that and just learn his lines, but obviously he gets out of shape and that's cost him 2.4 seconds.
He needs to calm himself down and just do his own thing. Still
Yeah.
ahead, Avi.
Not. And he's catching and he's technically on the better tyres. Gustav as well is also chasing on the hards as well. I thought he spun it then, Gustav. It's like he's preparing stepped massively. Con says lap 19 is going to be in it.
He's seen it.
Erez is being chased down by Rob here. Rob looks like he's doing okay at the damage.
Yeah, Erez is really struggling,
Erez
isn't he?
damage. Yeah, Erez got no damage on his car though, so I'm not sure if he's not looking the track or set up.
What's Erez on? Erez on mediums as well.
What's that?
I didn't know if Erez was on hards, but he's not, is he? On mediums.
No, it's on the same tyre. As I said, it's just not comfortable in the track or set up or both. But yeah, I thought maybe it was a straight line setup he's got, but looking at the way Rob is just reeling him in, it's not.
Yellow
All
flag
the close
for-
away then.
That's Carl.
Oh, there you go. Carl's going around. So now it's more important for Rob now to overtake. It's an extra point for his team.
Poor old Carl.
Racing nice and strong.
So from 9th down to 15th in one go.
Definitely a kid up. He'll need a safety car because he's basically nearly sharing. I know he's not. Sorry, I've just the back marker, isn't it? That's Scotty. He's so far at the back now, Scotty. I thought that was Johnny.
No, I know.
Don't expect Scotty to be sitting in 16th here, really.
Well, one Williams and one
Well-
Alpine is doing really well, and the other two are
Yeah,
having a
That's
shocker.
what put me off. So I looked down and I was like, Jesus, they've got a huge lead to be honest. And I was like, oh, they're going to miss the wrong 2 dots.
Jack is starting to close in now.
Yeah, he's catching up quite a bit. I'm on board at the moment with this battle for 10th place. Rob is making inroads on Erez, not letting it move down here, but it's very close to the back of Erez. They're breaking a bit earlier there into turn 1. So Might not be done now. I think he lost a bit of momentum there through turn 1 and 2.
I think RGS has just got past GGC.
And again,
Oh, I missed that.
GG's Errors, basically Errors is breaking a bit later, not earlier than Rob was expecting. And Rob broke his normal spot and nearly rear-ended the back of Errors, which has cost him 2 places.
Yeah.
As he looked up and had to dodge.
Yeah, good start from
Errors
Gustav Cons.
His cons in both, I think.
Yeah, I think he must be. Got a phone in each hand.
Gustav now. I'll grab all the Gustav as he's chasing down the back of both on the hards. Little train that's kind of formed behind Erez. I think now Rob popped out of it. It's opened up a little bit of gap between Erez and RJS.
Yeah,
I can imagine that'll fill in quite quickly.
Yeah, well, I mean RGS has had a spin at that, hasn't he, as well?
Here he has.
So I would imagine he's going to have some pace up his sleeve. Yeah, consistency in both.
GGC also chasing down this little pack as well. So as long as Rob can get back in that DRS of his teammate and save some ERS, which he's in not a bad spot, really. Gustav all over the back of Avi now in the sector 2. Going to come back over.
I think he's going to go for it early on.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. Guys side by side through the new improved sector 2, and he's already in front before the zigzag. And he does that nicely. Oh, ran a lot of curve there though. I thought he was going to potentially lose it there.
Yeah, I think there might be some penalties to come later on. I've seen quite a few of them jumping curves and running wide. So I think that battle's going to be that's going to be done for a lap or 2.
Yeah, and you can see he's speed ahead of him, which is going to be a nice sight to see. P3 dead in front of you. Rob's there. You go. Rob's first penalty there.
James is on.
Obviously, he's stuck in his little train. RJS is starting to gather in errors a little bit more here. So you'll have DRS down this straight. GDC, I think, will just be out. All right. Calm down. Simple move there from James to get Woonuts.
He'll come back at him. He's going to try.
RJS has a little look around Erez, but Erez able to defend that one this time.
Erez has gone deep though. It's going to make it slow.
Yeah, bad exit there. Nothing you can do. Chubb has a penalty there. Side by side. Erez is going to fight it though. He's leaving his nose in. But the overspeed there from RJS makes that move done easily. And that will put Erez in danger now from GDC losing a bit of time there. Rob needs to kind of push a little bit more to catch up to the back of his teammate, but I think right now he's lost touch. He's kind of just dropping a little bit too much, really.
Yeah, that wing damage will be more apparent with a lack of DRS. But Gustav is now on speed.
There. That was very quick, Jesus. So this is where Speedy can be put under better pressure here. Whether he holds it or makes a mistake, I don't know. I'd like to think he wouldn't make a mistake, just keep it calm, know that that's not really his fight to deal with, but it's Speedy. So you never know. There you go, Gustav now making a run, got a lot of overspeed on him. Looking into the braking zone, forces Joe to look up.
Bit of self-preservation from Speedy.
Yeah. I think he realised it was a bit of a lunge.
Yeah, and, I don't think he really. Well, it was within his rights to turn in, but I think he did the sensible thing. He might not have been at fault, but it definitely would have cost him a lot of time.
Being really noisy. Yes, you are. Being very, very noisy today. So yeah, jump on board with James, who's chasing
Speedy. It's a penalty.
Yeah, shout. We're going to in the bed. All right, right there.
Just gonna have Avi on him shortly as well. Speedy just needs to keep his head. Like, he probably started higher up. Where is he? He's gone off.
He's gone off. He's gone off, as you were saying that.
He started probably further up than he would have been on dry pace. But that's not to say that he can't still get a good result out of it.
No, definitely. He can just holds on and keeps his nerve and just calms down effectively.
James is about to have a go. IED throws round. It's hit the wall, pit wall.
That's damage, yeah. Oh,
GGC's
GG
out. That's
retired.
going to be a safety car. It is full
Yeah, it
safety
is
car.
full safety car. Where's he DNF? It's DNF there in the new sector. I did say earlier that was a very slippery part of the track.
So this is
And that's why he
where
has DNF.
those on hards,
It's not the best of
they've got to
paces
do
down
a
safety car
long
for
medium
them.
stint now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Everyone should be in.
to be fair, it's made Gustav a lot of time back on the front two. And he will have a better set of tyres to start with, so it depends whether he can pass them both and brake, you know, and build enough of a gap. But I think towards the end of the race, they are going to struggle.
Well, Scotty stayed out on his mediums. Whether he's going to just rinse his mediums, because obviously right now he's so far back from the pack.
I think he's...
Rinse his mediums and then come in.
Well, I think he might have stayed out to avoid getting lapped.
Oh yeah, that is true. He's right behind. So's Chubb as well, yeah. So Johnny has come in. So has Jack, who's right behind him as well. Gustav a bit further away. We'll see what Gustav does, essentially. I would imagine, like you said, he will be pitting then for the mediums.
Yeah, it's gonna
It
it's
is,
gonna
yeah.
be a longer stint, but you'd be silly not to take a free pit stop. So Johnny does.
Oh, Joe got a penalty.
Johnny gets. Oh, I thought Johnny got help. Then.
Joe got a penalty there as well.
Yeah, he picked one up just before he went off. So I would imagine.
So
everybody's
wing
gonna pit, to be
changes
honest.
galore as well for people that got damage. So Adifa's got damage there. It's called safety car. Well, no, caused a yellow flag in sector 1 or sector 3. But the safety car obviously was brought out by GTC. With new wing there for Adifa. Renzi stayed out, doing his usual probably, and
Yeah,
we'll
I'll
pit next lap.
lap. Wing change for Adifa, yeah.
Yeah, definite.
So there's only.
Oh,
really...
RJS stayed out.
He's just pitted though.
Oh, okay, so that's not helped him at all, really.
It's not hindered him either because he pitted as it was called. I think he was
okay.
able to jump straight in, so it's not.
Oh, okay, so then, these guys all pitted.
Yeah. So Scott is in now. I would imagine Chubb will come in as well.
Oh, Rob didn't get his wing changed.
Oh.
Whether he really didn't, maybe he set it to automatic, hasn't changed it, but he hasn't got it changed.
So Scott's on one lap
So-
all hards. They should be fine to the end.
Yeah, they'll make it quite happily.
Chubb's on new.
Chubb's putting
mediums.
on be difficult.
So we might see Rob come in again then if he hasn't changed his wing. I mean, he might as well, to be honest. Even if he loses 3 places, it's better than having a damaged wing for the rest of the race.
Yeah. Did GDC get his wing changed? Oh, he's out, isn't he?
He needs more than a wing change, mate.
Yeah.
Frenzy.
Wing, tyre, gearbox.
Do we think he's going to come in this lap?
Yeah, I'd imagine so. I'll be surprised if he doesn't, because it's a frenzy way, isn't it? I mean, a lap later. He is on the hards, though, which is the only thing I would question. Maybe he's going to stay out. Oh, he is staying out.
He might come in next time. So I don't think Chubb's going to catch the pike on this lap.
No, probably not. I will see with Rob, but no, Rob stays out. Maybe he feels he can cope with it.
Maybe.
Because he wouldn't have only lost 2 places really. Because he would have come out probably behind Scotty. But whether he had medium tyres, fresh medium to go out on, it's a question I think
yeah.
as well. What? What? You go over it and then you win. So what do you want?
To be fair, depending on how long this stays out, the mediums might not actually be that bad.
No, I suppose not.
Well, if it does another lap, it's only like a 14 lap stint at full speed.
Yeah, that ain't too bad actually. They're definitely doable. But Gustav might be in a good little spot here.
Yeah.
Tyres already on 4% wear. Ronnie and Jack on 3% as well, so it's a percent difference at the moment between the mediums and the hards. now they've got a complete switch around where most of the track is on hards and a couple on mediums.
Surely Frenzy's got to come in this time round.
I'd imagine so, because you wouldn't want to risk it, would you? Chubb is going very, very slow, but I'm surprised he hasn't caught up. I know he's in the medium, so he just doesn't want to take that much wear out of his medium.
To be fair, it was a long way behind.
Yeah.
It was almost a lot behind. Speedy is in.
Yeah,
Speedy, sorry, Frenzy's
in.
Speedy.
Frenzy is in, and he'll
so, free place for everyone.
He'll come out behind Scotty, I imagine. And he'll have 2 fresher mediums to the end, which will be good for him. And they're fresh as well, so they'll definitely go to the end, I think, there.
Oh, Carl's
also done the same.
Going for new mediums.
Oh, look.
Yep.
Free, yeah. New mediums as well. So that's a good shout for him. Begs the question, Rob should have really come into pit, but we had a fresh set of mediums, that is.
The Chubb does remain in last, but will at least get a chance to get back in the race.
If Chubb had the option to pit mediums, I think I would have done if I was him.
It depends.
If he had a fresh set of mediums. This is the only issue when you got the option of going soft, medium, or hard, because you can't really tell now what sets or who's gone on what.
Yeah.
At start, so you don't know what sets they've got left.
No. So, I mean, tyre-wise, you would have to think that Gustav and Avi have got the upper hand here.
Yeah. At least for the opener, anyway.
Yeah.
It should last quite well into the race. They're on, well, saying that, they're on 7% now.
I mean, by the end, for the last few laps, the hards probably will be quicker. It's whether they've managed to break away at that point.
Yeah, how much the gap is.
I think if it's a straight fight, like a dog fight to the end, the guys on the hards are going to be in a better position from the last few laps.
But if Gustav and Avi can break and gap, the gap might actually be a bit too much to last.
Yeah, I think Gustav needs to get attacking Jack before he gets a chance to clear Johnny.
I think so as well. So I'm probably for them the rock cushion again from the baby.
Johnny's gone.
Safety guy is in. Yeah, Johnny has gone already.
Not really dropped him.
Anyone out, really.
No, Gustav's right there as well. Avi's dropped a bit.
Yeah, I think all the guys come like that, and the Womack's got a bit of gap with him and Speedy as well. A lion in my fucking room.
He's safe for the moment.
He's that looking like a lot of pace already. Already looking.
I think.
Looks.
I think you were just trying to put him under a bit of pressure there.
Unfortunately, it's not Speedy in front of you this time. It's a bit more of a weathered driver.
James is all over Womack's again.
He's all on the back of the Alpine. Using a overtake there to try to get the move done. Jack also defending with overtake, and Johnny's got 50% overtake already. So he's at half now as
Gustav forcing Jack off his line.
Yeah.
He's going to have a run here.
Pressure now. Jack's giving him just a bit of room now, but Gustav is alongside. Later on the break.
It's a good battle so far.
We're so close now.
Johnny will be hoping to see 2 cars disappear off track here.
Great defence there from Jack, which is going to open up the space for Johnny a little bit. Gustav is basically pushing Alpine around now.
Yeah, good driving from both of them there.
Avi's loving it as well. That gap he lost on the opener is now come back into now within DRS of these guys. There's our 4-way battle. Speedy's dropping back a bit from this. Needs to push really to try and stay over. He's got his teammate as a reserve driver behind him with James Dow. I'd love to imagine now. I think once the DRS is open, Gustav should make easily that space on Jack.
Wow.
There's an all. What's the all? That's Rob.
Rob and Frenzy off. Frenzy's just. He's had to completely bail out at corner because they were going to smash into back of Scott.
Jesus. And what happened with Rob? Did he just lose it?
I don't know. Rob was already in the gravel when Frenzy arrived. I'm not sure.
So now the front three are now going to be a quartet as Avi's now catching the back, but starting to lose touch again as they're all pushing with ERS. Jack again defending.
I think he wants to get
The
this
lunge
done
there.
before DRS comes into effect because it's going to pull Jack along, and it's going to give him a chance of clearing Johnny.
Problem is now Gustav has got 30% overtake compared to Jack's 70%. So it's going to be very difficult now on the RS, at least anyway.
Defended sensibly so far.
Yeah. He doesn't need to push that hard. Obviously, he needs to make sure his lines are correct, and he has done. DRS will be activated. Yeah, it won't be on this section anyway. It'll be on the next. Because this is a double bite of cherry DRS zone rather than a fresh one. I do wish they bring in the DRS zone in sector 2, the early one. That'd be activated around here, and it brings it all the way around to the
down that. Yeah,
down the
that
back straight. Yeah. I think you need it.
It seems a bit of a waste to not have it there, to be honest. Got yellow flags.
Yellow flags away, but again.
Call.
It's the call.
Oh, he's out.
He's out.
Oh, was it him?
Oh, he's hit. Is he hit Rob?
Frenzy.
Oh, Frenzy hit him. Yeah, Frenzy got no wing. Safety car again. Oh, now. Is it a shout for softs to the end?
I think this might be a bit long for softs. And you're going
really
to
put.
I mean, if no one else pits, you go into the bike.
Yeah.
None of the front guys.
Jack and Johnny's come in. Jack's come in.
How many others are
Maybe he's
going
got
to
fresh mediums. I don't. But no one's pitting.
Womax
This
is
could
in.
have hurt Jack massively.
RJS is in. Aludif is in. Chubb stays out.
Now,
Womax.
Rob, pit for your wing. Change your wing. Fuck's sake, Rob. He's in. Frenzy's in as well. So new wing potentially on the cards for Rob. What's Jack gone on to?
That's going to
New
be
mediums. Yeah, probably the better option. Has he got a new wing waiting for him? No. Still no wing for Rob. But fresh mediums though.
Did he have a time penalty then?
I don't know. No, they held him after the wheels are done. I'm not entirely sure. Frenzy's come in for a new wing.
So Jack's going to have no choice but to get aggressive now. He is going to have the quicker tyres to the end, but he's got 6 places to make up.
Obviously, it's now putting Scotty and Chubb back into the race again.
Yep.
This time in the mid pack, so that should be good for them to try and make some inroads. Erez sitting in front of Scotty, not looking comfortable, but enough to still be in the race. He's still doing where he is now in 8th, not too bad. Where Rob realises he's got damage, I don't know.
I would
But it's
imagine so.
such a light green colour, maybe you can't see it.
Well, we like penalties wise. 3 seconds apiece.
Yeah, everyone's got 3, I think. Yeah, if I was Rob, I think I would come in this lap and then come in next lap. Come in this lap, get that wing changed, come in next lap, and then you've got, that'll be basically safe by coming in this lap.
Rob is staying out.
I know, he's staying out.
Maybe he hasn't got damage. Maybe it's
He definitely has.
maybe it's bad information for you.
Possibly. Chubb's come in,
Softs.
he's down for softs. Okay. So he's expected the safety car to be in this lap because now Frenzy's catching up.
I think Frenzy will probably slow down and let him go.
Yeah.
Why? Why does he?
What? He's fire.
Why does he race? Get stuck
Honestly.
in, man.
Honestly, like even the excuse, oh, I've got to work. There's no bias, but that is not work related. That is just you not letting the flight people. I might make a friend. I might adapt the friends rule where he's got a set of competitive time for what he can do.
He can't be seen to be driving purposely slow.
Yeah. And there's no. I was like, I just want to see him race. That's the only reason why the defensive rule was in place. And I have to see him actually race. And he's found a way around it anyway. So there we go. So safety car should be in this lap now.
It is indeed.
And there it is. So Gustav in a good spot now, right behind Johnny. Gustav feeling a bit of pressure now. He needs to gap Gustav as much as he can on the tyres. Tyres at the moment for Gustav looking at 22% wear, whereas actually not too different. It's just under 20% for Johnny and just over for Gustav.
Con says he thinks he likes a challenge. I mean, I get that, but
And it's not at this point. You're not going to challenge for anything, are you? Yeah, it's 9 laps to go, and you're sitting in 14th. What are you challenging for? If you want a challenge, go for the fucking title. That'd be a good challenge. Johnny's gone.
Go on, he's gone a little bit deep though. Gustav's going to be right on him.
Oh, but as Abby made a massive mistake as well, so he's gone deep.
I think
Gustav's
Gustav might
gonna
get
be on
him
the
here
run.
straight away.
Yeah, I don't think Johnny could do much.
Not going to go
Oh,
for it
yeah.
here though. He backs out of
Next
his
corner.
energy.
Yeah, next corner.
Wiggle.
Oh, switch though.
So Jack gets past Cherry straight away.
Which is what he needs to do. He needs to make inroads very, very quickly.
Sure.
Scotty's overtaken.
Chuck's going to go around the outside of Rob and gets it done. Scotty's been off.
Has Scotty got damage again? No, it's just bad start.
Jack and Speedy are together once again. Oh, Speedy's off! That's going to be dangerous.
It's huge.
Hold still.
Oh,
Oh my god, the side by side passed.
that was so close.
So that's
No
really
damage though, but he's probably going to be fuming with himself
Yeah.
there.
Oh, Gustav's got Johnny and all that.
Yeah, he has. So Gustav now leading the race. Johnny in seconds.
Cherry's off.
Cherry, yeah, he's gone off. He's now Chubb's got a Cherry. Simple move for him. Now chasing down Ali Defa. Good recovery here from John and from Chubb. Jack now right behind the other Mercedes.
So now it's all down to whether Gustav can run.
Yeah, and he needs to because Jack is coming. And there's just proof there that Jack is coming. I won 20.9 on a safety car restart lap.
Yeah, there's no doubt Jack is going to lose a little bit of time because he has got cars in his way. And James will fight it. James just likes a fight.
Yeah, he does. Oh, looking for a gap there that wasn't really going to open up properly.
Got RS
Ares
wrap.
as well.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a huge crash that happened there.
I think some others must have been involved in that.
No
Speedy's
damage
round
to Ares'
again.
car.
No wing.
Oh, Chubb's got damage. Yeah, his end plate gone. I can't tell where the defense has come up black. There's no data coming from that. Jack has got Johnny.
James.
Jack has got James even. So yeah,
Carl,
the fourth
Scott.
now. James Hammerschmidt. Yeah, Speedy now rear wing damage as well. That's going to be the end of his race, I think.
Disappointing. Qualified really well.
And it was a couple of laps away from lap 19 of Con.
Yeah, we're going to say we're close.
It was very close to Con's
Gustav
prediction.
hasn't managed to break Johnny. He has got
No, he
more
hasn't.
energy, but he's not broke that DRS.
Which is what you needed to do, really.
Well,
Penalty
yeah,
left,
because his mediums are now going to be sort of beyond the best. 10 laps old. Speedy's round again.
Yeah, it's just that rear wing. Once that rear wing goes, you're in hella trouble. It's only a yellow wing as well, but yellow is terrible. It basically might as well be red
Yeah,
for a rear
no
wing.
front wing either, is it? Oh, Gustav!
Oh, huge twitch from Gustav. Well saved. Really well saved there.
Con says he's counting it lap 19 under the safety car.
Jack now all level catching to the back of Avi, who's not far away from Johnny, so Jack could be over a win here still.
Yeah, definitely in
He's
it.
cleared that pack really nicely, and now he's on the back with the leaders and gaining every single yard he takes. He gains like another 10th second. They're ridiculous gains here all grouped together now.
Obviously, they've all got DRS off each other.
That's going to be the only thing that's going to hinder Jack a little bit. The fact that they've all got DRS, but his tyres
Well, it
should be
depends
able
how hard they want to
roll
fight it
out.
as well. Like, Avi might not fight it. He might think his best option is to let him go and hopefully he'll cause some chaos. Con says Gustav has brown trousers right now. Yeah, I think his heart rate will have shot up a little bit there. Jack not going to look for it at this point. Avi's really low on energy. He'll be flashing in a second.
He's going to do it on one of the exits, but I think his tyres is going to have so much more
I
grip.
think Jack's going to look for this down that long straight. Well, the long run, the flat out run.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
flags are waving
speed, he's
ahead.
crashed in front.
And retired as well.
Safety car again.
That's not helped out Jack at all, really. Why was Speed still going round? I thought he was just retired already.
Well, they got a new front wing. I think he was just going to try and make it to end, but... Now, do you consider pitting for softs? I think if you're Gustav, yeah.
Yeah, you got it now.
Yeah.
And look at the gap they've got between the rest of the pack. They should be in and out before they get round.
I'm not sure about that, but I think if he doesn't, and everyone else does, he's at it. Johnny, I would.
With Jack.
I mean, to be fair, if I was any of them, I think I would, but then again, I've done that before and made the wrong decision. It all depends what everyone else does. So Gustav stays out, Avi goes in.
He comes in, yeah,
Avi's
so...
with. James, I think, will probably go in. Yeah, James is going to go in. If the rest of them come in, Avi is in a really good position here. So RJ stays out.
No, he stays out. I think Alan will stay out. Chubb will might come in for damage.
Erez stays out.
Oh no, he comes in. Cherry comes in. Cherry stays out. Scotty comes in.
So Avi's going to come out in 5th, I think.
Change your wing. Change your wing.
Yeah, Avi's 5th.
Yeah, that ain't too bad for Avi.
No.
That ain't the worst.
For brand new softs, I mean, he's only going to have maybe 3 laps.
Still no win for Rob.
We've got a big old traffic jam in pace. The battle for the final point will be interesting.
Yeah, it will. I would expect those.
I think Cherry's going to feel very vulnerable on 12-lap old odds with 6 guys on brand new softs behind him.
Probably should have pitted there, Cherry.
6 quick drivers as well.
Yeah, and also Johnny as well out on in front on the hards. Not looking like the best options.
Yeah, but
either.
I think Johnny will have better tyres than Gustav.
Yeah, they will. And technically, it does because on tyres there, Gustav's tyres are really going off and heading towards that cliff, whereas Johnny's on 30% all around, give or take. Not too bad.
I think I'm going to wager that this is going to be won by Jack or Avi. Oh, no, Jack's round! Oh, never mind.
Oh, no. What's happened?
I'm wagering this is going to be won by Avi. He's managed to get one back. He's fluked it. He's got 2 back. Avi's jumped him though. Avi oh, what?
Jack's trying to get back up, but I don't think he's going to do it now.
It's given Avi a penalty for passing him under yellow flags.
That'll probably get taken off.
I would assume so, because I mean, Jack was all but facing the wrong way.
Yeah. Jack could be would have been like, oh, that's not fair. Can that place back? He's got no real right to get them 2 places, but the whole 3.
I think the game has saved his backside a little bit there for them too.
Yeah. Like if I think if I would have them two, I wouldn't get that.
Avi's let him go.
Avi, what are you doing?
Avi, you're too nice, mate. That's yours by right.
He spun. You had to stop. He spun. I think if I was Cherry, I would have gave that. I would have completely complained to the stewards. I'd be hang on a minute. Whoever took one safety car. I don't think RJS is going to have the same feeling as Avi though. To let him pass.
No.
And he's got the right to. But Jack's trying to get it back. I thought maybe he's not. Maybe Jack is fighting that a little bit.
Well,
I
Avi's
thought
just
Jack was going to go alongside.
Avi has just made his life like twice as hard.
Yeah, like I said, if I was Cherry, I wouldn't get that back. Let alone if I was anyone else in front of him. I think that is.
Yeah, I get what you're
Doing
saying,
a mistake.
Cons. But like, I get why it's given illegal overtakes, but I mean, it is something that could have been sorted out after, especially with Avi's penalty. I don't see why Avi should have to give that up.
What did Con say?
He just says he because he didn't spin off, the game doesn't see him as having been like out of position or whatever. So Gustav's going to leave it late.
Yeah, RJS has got a bit of a huge gap. But
Yeah, Jack's
to,
going to get in straight away, yeah. So RGS is making a bit of a balls up.
yeah, she should be really close to the back of Johnny there. There you go.
Oh, Jack,
Oh,
3-second
penalty
time
there.
penalty.
So there you go. So that's going to part him. Going to come down to the end of the
Have it.
second off. He'll be on the charge. These softs as well. Gets
Gets it
past
done.
RJS. Move out the back as well.
All sorts going on behind with all these soft runners. Gustav has managed to run 1.2 clear. And it's not that many laps to go for him to catch him.
No, it's not. Now Jack's got to just try and do damage limitation now.
There's only going to be...
Either way,
I want to say there's only
Go
going to be DRS for a lap and a half as well.
yeah, they will. And Jack's, but with that 3-second penalty, will drop down if he doesn't clear. At the moment, they're all really close together.
Well, I mean...
These drivers are on the softs, so it should be easy for them to keep with them.
Yeah, Avi should get that penalty removed.
Yeah, Avi definitely will get that removed. I reckon Jack could have another one coming to him because, like I said, if I was Cherry, I'd be complaining to that. I'd be like, hang on a minute. Yeah, but took my safety
It
car.
depends what Games said, though. It might have told him to. You know, if it's showing
Yeah, but
illegal
I would
overtake.
have still fought it. I would have still fought it.
Yeah,
Rather
maybe.
than like, no, you've spun out. Using a bit of common sense.
This is where live stewarding's helpful.
Yeah, definitely. We could have said no, Jack, go back to where you was, and removed everyone else's penalties.
Cherry's
There we
just
go.
lost
Cherry-
that football. Oh, he's in 10th
yeah.
now. Clinging on to last point.
We do know that Erez isn't feeling too good on this track today, as you can see. Chubbs, he's not well. The body isn't well. I'm with a headache with Chubbs, and he's going to get 2 points potentially if he keeps going. Gustav, though, is starting. Penalty.
Yeah, Gustav is
Johnny's
starting to
really
fall back.
back in. And Jack's right up there as well, pushing Johnny.
James just got past RGS.
Good little look there, I think, from Jack to put Johnny under a bit of pressure. Much faster down the back straights. Johnny is flashing already. He's rinsed to overtake. Johnny's got that ability to find pace no matter what overtake he's on.
Yeah, Avi's going to have to really get brave here. He's going to have to not be Avi for this last lap.
Yes, I think it's one of the biggest mistakes I think you could have made there, is giving that place back.
DRS enabled. In fact, it's not even going to be. It's going to be half a lap worth of DRS.
Oh, yeah, it's probably going to be a full lap.
Come on,
James
Avi.
Avi's a penalty there.
Get that battery used, man.
Yeah, Avi's being a
Oh,
bit too
he's
cautious.
Yellow
Yeah,
flag.
the flags
Rob's
are
out.
waving, Rob's retired. Rob was doing so well. Gustav right now looking very pretty front.
Avi's dropped back. I think Jack's going to get a good run on Johnny. I mean, Johnny doesn't really need to fight it.
No, he doesn't at all.
James is on Avi. Where's James come from?
Yeah, James has been sitting there. He's watching this unfold. Jack does get Johnny
Here comes Avi.
into
Yeah, Avi's going to get Johnny.
and DRS as well. And it there for Scotty. Johnny's just got to sit and watch what's happened. James is having a little look as well. He backs out of it. No, James run out of room. One more lap, I think James would have had him.
Well, Gustav
Was
has just done exactly what he had to do.
He's pulled a blinder, Gustav.
Brilliant race from Gustav.
He's-
Drove really well.
Yeah, fantastic from him. He crosses the line in first. Jack will cross
James
line
got
in
Johnny.
seconds.
Johnny just end up P2
Oh.
though, but will
Yeah.
will be P3 once Avi's penalties took off, I imagine.
Yeah, I would imagine so. And Avi in his 7th will get that rescinded. But yeah, a bit of a nutty one for the stewards, I think, that one.
Manic end.
Rob in the chat, fuck. Oh, did I mention fuck? But there we go. Unfortunate for you, Rob. You did on for a good one. James out getting driver's day because of that overtakes he made going up and down the field. Driver of the day. What a caller day from Gustav to do what he did.
Yeah, I think
Made the right
he
call.
played it to perfection, really.
So yeah, my job there would be Gustav. I think he did brilliantly. And he started 14th as well.
Mm-hmm.
So started 14th, come up, right corners high up, and safety guy come out. He's my driver of the day, 100%. Do you disagree? Do you have someone else in
No.
mind?
I think only other shout really were probably James, but to be fair, I think considering that last safety car probably did hurt him a little bit, Gustav, because he did. I think he had that was his best chance of running. He did exactly what he needed to do on last restart.
Yeah. No, he did very, very well. So there you go. So the finals tally. Obviously, this most likely will change. So we'll read out the official, and then probably go through what we think will be. Gustav is your P1. Johnny comes across P2. Jack in P3. RJS in P4. James out as a reserve in P5. OD from P6. Honey P7. Cherry in 8th. 9th is Chubb, and to play the last point is Scotty with 10th place with 1 point. And then we have Errors in 11th, Frenzy in 12th, and our DNFers, well, Roper with 1 down. Our DNFers were Speedy, Rumax, Mr. Carl, and GDC. So what I will reckon will happen is that the P1 Gustav, 2nd place will be Avi, then it will be Johnny, and then basically everyone else. But
I think the only difference is Avi will move up 2nd and rest will move down.
Yeah. I don't think Jack might want to try and get his penalty rescinded, but
I don't.
whatever
think he
reason.
can. No,
But I don't think he will be able to.
I think that slam dunk track limits that one.
Yeah, but there we go. Any final comments for that race?
Not really. They were a nice, fun one to watch, but plenty going on all the way through. So no, not really much more to add.
Yeah.
I think we caught most things the best we could.
Yeah. We tried. We did try. There was a lot going on. But there we go. Thank you very much for watching. Join us next week when we are racing. If I can find it. Where's the calendar? There it is. We are racing around Canadian Grand Prix around Canada next week. So on for a good one. Do like that track. One of my favourite tracks, Canada. So yeah, that'll be next week, Monday. Join me in the week for the DXT FIFA Chairman League. That'll be tomorrow and Wednesday. On Wednesday, we're doing the live cup draw. So that'll be interesting to see. And then on to Friday, where my stream will be the POV, so don't really watch that. If you want to watch the full commentary, check on board with Moyland for the TTFL Tier 2 and for Rob for TTFL Tier 1. And that'll be at 8 o'clock or 8:30. And then at 10:30, we have the RPR GP2, which will be with the pair of them.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be this track as well, Australia. And then Friday, what we're racing Friday is Abu Dhabi, isn't it? And
Yeah,
Abu Dhabi for TTFL.
Yeah.
And then Saturday will be the first cup game of the DXT Chairman League, which will be interesting. So the first cup game will be on that Saturday, where 8 teams will be playing. So that'll be interesting to watch, all 8 teams playing. And then we're back to Monday. You doing anything else streaming wise, Moylands?
I don't think so. I'll probably be doing bits here and there. And I may race on Saturday. Like what at the same league I did last Saturday, but if I'm free again, I'll probably do that. But nothing official, just bits and bobs.
Well, we'll do subscribe or follow both channels, and then you can get the little notifications. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. But yeah, we'll see you next week, and good night.